Help. I am Camille A. Stocker. I'm a homeschool mom of 2 girls, a 1st and 3rd grader, and I'm here to take you on our journey of what we do in our day in life of homeschooling. So, every week I have been telling you about, rewind. Guess what? It's Friday. Happy Friday. So, now I can get into what it is. Every week of this month of February, we have been having a Black History Moment segment. And today I did want to talk about the 4 people that we did spend some time on this week. We talked about Harry Belafonte, who is a singer and an activist. Julie Dash is a filmmaker. Sir David Ajay, he is an architect, and he created or designed the National Museum of African American History in Washington, D.C. And then today, on this Friday, we talked about Mary Bowser, a Civil War spy. So those were our 4 people that we talked about. On Monday was Valentine's Day, so happy belated Valentine's Day. So we had movie day. We watched a lot of movies that day, and we didn't have a person. So those are the 4 people for our Black History Moments. All right, so today I do want to talk to you and give you 5 tips before you start homeschooling. I know we think about, I need the curriculum, I need this and this and this. Well, I got 5 things for you to think about before you start thinking about all of that other stuff, okay? And here we go. Number 1, research your state's requirements. Each state is different. Texas is more lenient than probably California. I'm not sure what California's requirements are, but I do know what Texas requirements are, and they are not. It's lenient. It's real easy to homeschool in Texas. Each state is different. So you can also check out the website www.hslda.org to get information on what your requirements are for your state. Just go to that website, check it out, get all the information that you need. They'll tell you the requirements. If you have to keep records of what you're teaching in your homeschool in Texas, you do not. And I'll make another video on what you do need in Texas. All right. Tip number 2, talk it out with your spouse or yourself. And I'm saying talk it out, but I also want you to write it out. We come into these situations like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Write down your goals for what you want your homeschool to look like. What do you expect in your homeschool? Write it down. Make a list. What do you want? What do you want to homeschool? Some people outsource. You can do math yourself and then outsource reading. Find somebody who's really good at reading and you outsource that. So there's several ways that you can just write it down and say, okay, I would like to outsource social studies because I'm not good with that. I would like to outsource math because I struggle with math myself. You know, you have to make, homeschooling is to be made easier. Is homeschooling the right fit? Write it down, talk it out, talk these points out. And then also write down the ways you can succeed. Your whys. Why do you want to homeschool? Why is it in the forefront of your brain? It's not back here, it's up here. So why? What in public school or what in the world is making you say, I want to homeschool? So talk it out, write it out, talk it out with yourself, with your spouse, with whoever is in your home that you have to share this commitment with. Talk it out and write it out. All right, number 3, join homeschool groups. There are a lot of groups on Facebook that you can join. You can follow a lot of people on Instagram. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos if you're watching mine. But there are other YouTube families, other YouTube moms, homeschool moms and homeschool dads who can help you out and give you information on what's happening in their area. I just said area. Find people in your area, in your community. You'll be surprised at how many people are homeschooling around you from your state. Like I said, Texas, there's a lot of people in Texas homeschooling. And then you also do want to find another group or another community that's a variety of people, because other people can give you ideas from different states. They might have different requirements, but they can help. We can all help each other because we're all kind of striving for the same goal, to educate our children and make sure that they lead into whatever it is they want to lead in, whether that's college, whether that's a trade, whether that's not any of those, whether it's becoming a creator. We are helping our children to decide the future that they want for themselves. So join those groups, be active in those groups, let yourself be known in those groups, attend a lot of the free seminars that they have. They give a lot of information, and you just take it, once again, write it down in your notes. Number 4, do not hold yourself to preparing your homeschool to look like public school. This is not what that's about. We're not trying to have the whole classroom experience at home. I did that, and now I'm like, I wish I hadn't done that. But I did do it because I thought my home needed to look like the classroom. And it does not. But if that's what you choose, then do it. The point of homeschool is to make learning more simple and less time consuming. We are not spending 6 to 8 hours in our learning environment. We are spending, for me personally, we start at 9:30. We end between 11:30 or 12. That's how long our homeschool is. If we go over, that's because they're coloring, or we have a science experiment, or we are baking. Nothing, when they end at social studies, there's really nothing else that we need to do. They can go play with their Legos. I keep the TV off all day, so that's not an option, but they have the option to play, to go outside, to read more if they want to color more if they want to. But lessons are over at about 12:30. 1 o'clock if I'm, pushing it a little bit. As I was saying at the beginning, you don't need all the fancy teaching items to be successful in your homeschool. We recently moved, and I haven't put up any of the posters that I had in my old place. And the girls, to me, are thriving more now than they did with everything. I feel like the alphabet was a crutch, because now they have to figure it out on their own. Okay, I ain't write that right. Let me do this. Or they have to count, and they have to know it up here. Or if they do need it, the posters are accessible to them, so they can go get it. But I'm not hanging it up because I feel like it's a crutch. That's my opinion. But if you need that, do that for your homeschool. Number 5, our last one. Here we go. Number 5, go ahead and breathe. Relax. You got this. If you begin to doubt yourself, I want you to glance back at number 2, where you are talking it out with your spouse or your partner or whoever is in your corner, cheering you on and saying, yeah, you can do this. I also want you to look back at your list on your why you want to homeschool. We always need to go back to our why. We are beginning this journey for a reason. And it's okay to get frustrated. It's frustrating. There are some good days. There are some bad days. There are some days where you don't want to do anything. But the power of homeschooling is you get to make those choices on what you will and what you won't do. You can't be lazy though now. You gotta do the work. The children have to learn. But relax. You can do this. It is possible. I'm saying it's possible because I'm doing it. And at first I did not think it was possible. But I am excelling in ways that I didn't think I could. I see my children thriving. I see it, and if I see that they're not understanding something immediately, I can catch it and fix it right away, rather than waiting for a teacher to say, well, at the end of the school year, well, I saw they were struggling, but we can fix it immediately. So just relax, take your time. Things are not going to be perfect. Nothing's perfect. This is the work. You have to work at this just like anything else. So yeah, those are the 5 tips I have for you to think about before starting your homeschool. Write the list, make the list, and figure out your why. And that's all I got, y'all. I had the 5 things, so that's all I have for you today. Yeah, that's all I got. So, as always, I pray you have a blessed day. I pray you have a blessed weekend. I pray you have a blessed week. And I'm going to see y'all in my next video. I'm going to come back with some more tips. I got y'all. I'm not going to leave you out here stranded. So, I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Bye.